Hi, good to see you all. It is very good to see you all. Um, I'm here. Well, I guess you know I'm here because I'm here. But today I want to try and embroider a heart. No, I'm not stuck on embroidering just without nothing else. I'm going to be doing, as you can see around me, I do a lot more than just embroidering, but I've been embroidering, embroider, trying to embroider for the last few days. But what I want to try to do right now, because what I'm learning actually is how to blend colors together. Because I want to do stuff like I want to do like let me see, like see on the front of this. You see that bird right there? Can you see that bird? I want to be able to do something like that bird or that bird. But you have to be able to blend the colors together really good. And so to do that, so once I manage a bird, then I'll probably go back to locker hooking, which I'm. That's one thing that I want to do. Again, I started a locker hooking rug, and I want to continue that rug and get it finished. Yeah, finished. Not something I always get done. Now, oh, you're wondering about this hat? This hat actually was made for me by my daughter-in-law about 3 or 4 Christmases ago. But you shouldn't just wear Christmas hats at Christmas time. You should wear them all the time. It's a Christmas hat. She made that for me. I think it's beautiful. So anyhow, what I'm going to do, and what am I wearing? A Timu dress. It's a Timu dress. But good thing I got all my Timu dresses already because now Timu has a new charge. So, who's that? Did you just hear a noise? Did it sound like a 3-year-old? But anyway, they've got this new charge now that nobody can afford to buy from Timu anymore because of that new charge. I can't remember what it's called, but I'm glad I have about 30 dresses from Timu because when they first started, they were a good price. Okay, now I'm going to get to my embroidery. I'm going to show you what I want to do. I want to make a heart. So this is what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to draw a heart with my pencil. Just the best I can. No, nothing perfect. And so I'll go like this. Yeah. And yeah. Close enough. Kaya, are you in here? What is that girl doing? She's over in the bistro. I can't see over there. Okay, and so what I'm going to do now to get my
peanut butter. I like peanut butter.
You want peanut butter? She wants peanut butter. Okay. So she got the jar of peanut.
There's a spoon.
And she has a spoon. And so she wants peanut butter. I guess we're almost done with this jar, Kaya, but I've got another jar, so it's no big deal. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sweet cheeks. She's so cute. I'll throw that one away because that's about empty. Okay, now. But what I want to do, though, is I want to make sure that I don't want all my stitches to go straight in a line. I want my stitches to be rounded, like the 2 rounds of the heart. So I'm going to make a line right straight down the middle. Well, then now I know that's the center. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make, since my stitching will start at the top and go, oops, that wasn't supposed to go there. Then I'm going to make lines. Okay, to the shape, like shaping the heart, like this. And by doing these lines with my pencil, they won't show once I have threads going on in there. But by having the lines with my pencil, I'll be able to follow those pencil lines pretty much to make even stitches throughout. Now, I'm not sure that this is going to happen because I'm still practicing. You know, like I said, the doctors, they practice until they retire, you know. So I can keep practicing just like a doctor does. So now I have those lines kind of on a curve. So if you're doing any kind of a curve, I'm told that you need a line. So I already put my colors in here. This is going to be a pink heart. And so I want it to start at the lighter pink and go to the darker pink at the bottom. So I'm going to start, oh, I got to put it on my little hoop here. Okay, I got to put it on a hoop. So this is a page out of my book, out of my stitch book. Oh, good thing I didn't make it any bigger than that. I'd have been up a creek without a paddle. Okay, now, put that on there. Oh, wait, I got peanut butter on my fingers. I don't want to have peanut butter. Gotta get me a wipey here. I keep plenty of wipes because with my insurance, they let you have over-the-counter things that you can get so much every month, and boy, I keep myself with plenty of wipies. Those are nice. Okay, now my hands dry. All right. Yes, Papa. What's up with you?
Hi, Georgia.
Hi. You need anything important?
I just wanted to let you know that I was going to wobble to the road and back.
You're going to wobble to the road and back?
Yeah, and it's important that you know that.
It's important that I know? Okay.
And when I get back in, I'll let you know that I made it back safe.
Oh, okay, good. So we'll be on like the same page then.
Yep. I love you, darling.
I love you too, sweet cheeks. Okay, so I make sure that's nice and tight on there. All right, and it's tight. So I'm starting with the lightest color pink. I already threaded up my 5 colors. And so I'm going to, I wonder if I want to, yeah, I'm going to put like, I think I want to have like, I need lines here. I gotta make my cheat lines. So if I have one, see, these lines won't show up then, you know, because they'll be covered. And so then if I kind of make these lines over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I got 5 spaces. So I'm going to use those kind of grid marks as my you know, just little cheat marks. I'm not going to make you watch this whole thing. What I'm going to try to do is like get started with each color, and then I will put this on pause and then come back. Hopefully that's my plan, though. I don't know if it'll actually happen. So see, that first line was just straight on down. But then the second one, I'm going to go. Oh dear. I'll call you back, sweetie. The second line, I'm using 2 threads, by the way. Now for the first color up here, now this is going to be long and short stitch, but my first color here, I don't have to go, I'm just going to go to the line. See, and see how I kind of did that? Then I'm going to go down those pencil lines that I made. Let me see if I can get you any closer with this here. Oh, it went a little closer, didn't it? There we go. Now, but it's a curve there. So I don't want just a straight stitch. I want it to curve a little bit. So I'll only make this stitch to about that halfway down there. And then I'm going to split it. And like did I say that I'm doing this all with 2 threads? Yeah, I'm just doing 2 threads. And so see, by doing it that way, then I got a little bit of a curve in there. But if I'm going to use more than 1 stitch on that curve, I will just do, well, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not teaching you guys this. This is just my practicing. And see, if you guys are smarter than me, which most of you are, then, dear ones, you just tell me stuff, because I've had people tell me stuff, and I'm just amazed at how smart you all are. But see, I haven't done, a lot of people say, oh, I've been embroidering since I was 12 years old when my grandma taught me how to do that. Well, I have not been embroidering since I was 12 years old. So because I haven't been embroidering that long, I have to practice now. I got to really put some practice to it. And so how many of you shop at Temu? How depressing that is now. I'm glad I got done shopping at Temu, because now they got that, whatever they call that. They have some kind of a charge now that they put onto the, I guess it has something to do with the tariffs, but they don't call it a tariff charge. They're calling it something different than that. And it's a big charge. So you can still order Temu, local Temu stores, but they're already pretty expensive. And so you got to pay $2.99 shipping no matter what you buy, unless you buy $30 from the same seller. Then you get free shipping, but it's a little expensive. So I think I'm done with Temu. I don't need anything anyway. I pretty much got everything in the world that I need or want just now, like that. So, but anyhow, now see what I did there is I got those stitches down there. See, but see, now I have them separated enough to where now when I start filling in between those lines, by the time I get around that way, then it should be pretty even. I mean, the stitches, I don't want my stitches to cross over. I don't want one stitch to cross another stitch. I want them to not cross over. I want them to lay nicely side by side. So that's what I'm doing. My best. I'm doing my best. And always I keep in mind too that if the edge of it doesn't look really nice when I'm finished, then I can take and just put a whole border around the edge, and then it'll be nice. Just put a little border all the way around the edge, and I think I might do that anyway. But man, I smell something cooking. What time is it? Is it already 5:02? Oh my goodness. Man, that's amazing when you live somewhere and all of a sudden you smell something cooking because somebody else is cooking. So see now, I'm getting curvature in here, and it's beautiful already. It's already becoming beautiful. But see, each section will be a little bit more of a darker pink, and a little bit more darker pink. Did y'all watch my video from yesterday where I showed you the pictures of my son's leg? Good thing I didn't have any bad comments of people being sick over it, but the one thing I want people to know when they seen that injury on his leg from the gunshot, that how important it is to keep your guns safe from children and dogs. And so I know that was pretty graphic, those pictures I showed you. But it's good to know how, and if you're ever trying to teach someone gun safety, that's one of the things. Now, my son he can, well, I guess in Arizona, where he lives anyway, you don't have to have a gun permit, although he does have one because he got one when he was still in Florida, some kind of a permit to carry. Well, I don't have no permit to carry, and I don't have no guns either. So if ever I have to protect myself, I got to use a cast iron skillet or a rolling pin. But somebody comes after me with a gun, I hope they just get me on the first shot. So yeah, I ain't worried. I'm not one that worries so much. I don't feel like I have to protect. I trust people probably more than I should. But yeah, I like to trust people. But yeah, always keep a vision of what you saw in that picture in your mind, so you know. Before I saw that picture, and I knew he had been shot in the leg by his dog, but I just figured a bullet, a bullet is a little bullet, maybe about as big as round as this pillow. So I figured there's probably a hole about big as round as that pencil. No, that near about ripped his leg off. So I was surprised to see that picture. But it reminds me more of how dangerous it is to have guns just laying around, which he just basically had his gun just laying around. Now I know I raised him, but he just doesn't leave him just laying around now because he knows he doesn't want to see that kind of injury on his dog or his children or his wife. And so he's getting he kind of learned a little bit of a lesson. Okay, see, I'm putting, by first making those stitches separated a little bit like that, like I did the first few stitches, then as I'm putting the following stitches in, they seem to be going a lot smoother, and they're in the curve that I want it to be. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up this pink, this first pink. They're all going to be pink, but I'm going to finish those up. And as you see, each one of these stitches aren't at the same length, and then I split them and go down. And so then that way I don't have just a line, a line across. And then, so I'm going to finish. What you doing, Kaya? Nothing. She's doing nothing. She was so cute when Stacy was over the other day. Oh, she just loved Stacy from the get-go. I mean, when Stacy walked in the door, this little Kaya, she was just chatting and chatting with her. See, now I got it that far. Now,
no, it's my friend.
Oh, and there's my Aria. Do I smell something cooking out there?
Yeah, she's making chicken Alfredo.
Chicken Alfredo?
Oh.
Oh, my.
My flashlight.
That is not your flashlight.
No, it's mine.
It is Nana's flashlight. Excuse me, girlfriend. Okay, I'm gonna put this on pause now, and I'm gonna finish all this pink right here, and then I'll put it back on. I don't know if my thing has like a limit of how long I can be on pause. So if it just quits, if this video quits, and just abruptly, then you'll know that my computer or camera or something has a limited amount of pause time. So I know one day I gotta just learn how to put two videos together. People know how to do that. Smart people. But I am not one of those. Okay, so I'm gonna go reach up there now and I'm gonna put that on pause. Okay, I'm unpaused, but I'm not finished with what I was gonna do first. But I have to go eat dinner. So, but I can see already on here, where here I was just going all to a straight line down here. Then while I was doing that, I thought, no, I better not do that. I better do it the long and short. Stitch along the edge, this bottom edge of this color, because otherwise the second color won't blend as well. And so um, I'm going to end this video right here because I got to eat dinner, and I do not think that my machine there would keep on pause that long. So, but I want to read this to you. Um, I got this from the funeral that I went to the other day for a young lady, and I thought this was really, really nice. And we've all lost someone we love here and along the way, and this is, and you might have read this before. It says attributed to Edgar Guest, so I don't know if that's who wrote it or if it was written for that person. I don't know. Okay, it says, when I come to the end of the road and the sun has set for me, I want no rights in a gloom-filled room. Why cry for a soul set free? Miss me a little, but not too long, and not with your head bowed low. Remember the love that we once shared. Miss me, but let me go. Your light shines bright, even after you are gone. In our memories, you forever live on. For this is a journey that we all must take, and each must go alone. It's all part of the Master's plan, a step on the road home. When you are lonely and sick of heart, go to the friends we know, and bury your sorrow in doing good deeds. Miss me, but let me go. And I thought that is so nice, you know? That is so nice because I can read this and I can feel like it's my daughter saying that to me. I can feel like it's my brothers. I got two brothers that my mom and my dad, my grandparents, so many friends and family that are probably saying that to me and saying it to you. And so that is just something. I'll ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, keep you safe and secure, keep you happy, healthy, and humble, keep you free from any harm. And by all means, stay another day. God bless. There'll be part two probably later today or tomorrow. God bless.